repeating this performance has become a parallel of my own life in a lot of ways. I ask myself a lot of questions as an actor to enter the piece. So luckily, this Groundhog Day asks a lot of questions of its actors. The lyrics of Tim Minchin are amazing. Danny Rubin's script is it's profound and hilarious. So I get to sit with a lot of these questions for myself as well. What would it be like repeating the same day over and over and over again? And the answer to that changes just minutely every night. So it keeps me so interested, so fresh. I truly love this show. Obviously, I've been doing it for a long time, but I would continue to do this. Absolutely thrilled to be in Melbourne with this incredible cast that I have, including Elise. She's just incredible as Rita. It's wonderful to be with a new cast every performance because I feel like I'm living my own multiverse within this show, and I see differences in reactions and different lines that are said different ways, and also just the camaraderie that we have as a cast. And being a part of this town has really welcomed us and welcomed me as the American standout, and I feel really, really welcomed. I'm thrilled to keep going here as we open our show. I'm very excited to keep here in Melbourne. Groundhog Day gets to ask its character, it's Phil Connors, has a great arc within this. Like, how would you react if you were trapped in the same day over and over again? I get to answer that question because I am in the same show over and over again. So it is sort of a joke for me, a great meta joke that I'm still here, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy my time. It is one of my favorite roles. It is the favorite role of my lifetime.
I love the Princess Theatre. The Princess Theatre is probably my favourite theatre in Melbourne. It is where I think audiences, it's really intimate, it's so, it's got beautiful acoustics, it's a beautiful space, and you really feel the presence of the audience, and so it's a really delightful place to play in. It's where I've had so many of my kind of career highlights, like Matilda, like Mamma Mia, like this, so it feels like a really special place. This feels very different, this setup, because this show uses light and colour in a very different way. Mamma Mia was like white and bright, and I could see every audience member, whereas in this show I can't see anyone. I'm also blind, but that aside, I can't really see anyone, so it's a different experience, but the energy is the same, and the princess always feels like a family, and I think that really suits a show like this where it is a community. I think, to be honest, this role for me is probably the closest to many of the roles that I've played. I think because I naturally as a human am someone that tries to live with a sense of best intentions and a sense of optimism about life, and really trying to be grateful for the things that we're given, and Rita kind of really embodies that, and I love that she kind of becomes a bit of a turning point for Phil, and I think for everyone, I think all of our audiences, I think what's lovely about Rita is that she's not woo-woo, and she's not like too far down the stream of like perfection or something being overly falsely positive, but she has this beautiful pragmatism, but that's also just focusing on the things that we can control and focusing on the good in people and seeking that out, and I try to behave like that as a human, and I think that she's helping me do that more and more in my day-to-day life.